Hello everyone and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's Week 5 battle of the CGT. We are here this week taking on Just Lucas, coach of the Hellblaze Volcaronas. And if you have not seen this content before, go check it out. Links in the description below, as are all the other coaches in the CGT this season. I, once again, play another coach that I have never played before. And so my goal to set a story for every coach and fun experience with every coach isn't really working because I've not played two of the coaches. That's 40% of the coaches in this league. Actually, I haven't played 3 of them, but I had Aquarius and I had at least spoken before. But Just Lucas and I, prior to the season, I don't believe it ever actually interacted and overlapped in various places. So I guess we're gonna go with the other side, right? Always using my noggin here. And their name is the Hellblaze Volcaronas. So we're gonna go with Volcarona as the thing that I have a story about, and not Just Lucas specifically, but after this game, I'm sure I will have stories of Just Lucas as well. So Volcarona is a terrifying mon, everyone knows that. And in the first ever battle of the first ever Showdown League that I ever did, I faced a Volcarona. And it was one of the, if not the scariest mons to prep for. And it was the first, it may not have been the first time I'd ever faced a Volcarona, but it was certainly one of the first times I'd realized just how horrifying it could be. And I was up, I believe, 4-1 with just the Volcarona left. And depending on item and EV spread and whether it lived a couple of moves, that Volcarona was in a position to just fully reverse sweep me. And I was freaking out, panicking. I'd never done Showdown before. And while I was able to pull out the victory against that Volcarona, I, to this day, vividly remember that game, that moment of terror. Just abject. Did it get a flame body pop on like my Scizor, which is going for bullet punches, which isn't going to do very much damage, but I need it because it's got the quiver dance. If it gets the flame body pop, I die. If it quiver dances again and knows that I'm not going to have coverage for it, then I die. Like, there were so many ways that I was just going to lose that game. And yeah, I feel similarly about this Volcaronas team, if we're being honest. If I'm just going to give full honesty here, I feel very similarly in this matchup right now. But let's not keep them waiting any longer. Good luck, have fun, and let's do it right now. I didn't open up a new page to type the team in, but that's okay. So, what did they bring? Blacephalon, Hippowdon, Dar. Okay, this is... There's no Klefki, Chansey, Quag, which I'm happy about. For all that it's worth, I'm happy my team disincentivizes you to bring Klefki, Chansey, Quag. There are still mons for me to set up on with my Xatu. Mandibuzz and Hippowdon are both setup fodder for Xatu, which is good. But the 3 offensive threats are horrifying. So I could just lead with my Cat. Cat is a pretty good lead here. Persian, for anyone who doesn't know what Cat is. I'm probably gonna call it Cat throughout the game, so just be aware of that. I haven't really brought it this season. I could lead with Zapdos and just go for a U-turn pretty much off the bat, but if Hippowdon leads, then the Persian will allow me to taunt it, and if anything else leads, I can either Toxic or Parting Shot, depending on what I want. So I do think Persian is the best lead here. I don't usually show my lead as my first mon on my roster, but hey, if you never do it, then they'll figure you out. So sometimes you gotta go reverse, and they'll be like, he's never gonna use his first mon on his roster as his lead. I was like, no, this time it is my first mon on my roster. Oh man. I don't know who has a better trainer card. Someone in the chat. I've been doing too much Twitch apparently. Someone in the comments tell me who has the better trainer card there. But Just Lucas sends out the Blaze, and we are in it now. So of course I am super weak to fire because I am Fur Coat, and I have no special defense or anything. But Knockoff can just kill Blacephalon if you're not Scarfed. If you are Scarfed and you have Overheat, you kill. Flamethrower does not. So I think Knockoff is just free here. I'm just going to go for it. I'll take the risk of you staying in. And out comes the Hippo. Okay, so now we can see if you're like Rocky Helmet. We do see, obviously, Sandstream. That's not surprising. And we'll see if you... I think you were probably Rocky Helmet. Leftovers. Okay. You're going to find out that I'm Leftovers. which is fine. I don't think that's surprising you at all. I'm going to taunt here. I don't really want you going for Stealth Rock. And you could EQ. It doesn't really do anything. I'm not too stressed about it. If you go Mandibuzz, that's also fine. Taunt works for that as well. But I'd rather just get the taunt off. We got rid of the leftovers, which is really good. Can't you slack? Okay, so you just wanted to click slack off. Interesting. I don't know what you thought coverage-wise. I mean, maybe Seed Bomb, but I don't know what you thought I was going to do to you right there. But now I'm just going to throw off a Toxic. You have no Klefki, which means no Steel type. You're taunted, which means you have to EQ, which isn't going to do anything. So we're just going to fire off a Toxic here. It's free, and you have no leftovers, so this is just going to wear you down over time. You can't slack off. There's the EQ. It's going to do literally no damage. And now I think I'm just going to maybe Parting Shot, show you my whole set. I love when I get to click 4 straight moves and it just shows off the whole set. It feels so good. So I could Parting Shot into maybe Zapdos here, since I think the EQ is probably coming again. I could just fire off another knockoff and stay in, but I don't really want this taking any more damage, since it does still handle other things. So this is going to switch out, okay. Out goes into Salvation, which is Mandy. Okay, so I could have thrown off like another knockoff there. That would have actually been a better play, but I'll take the Parting Shot here. Lowering the attack and special attack and then getting out. So now you know my whole set, but that doesn't mean you have an answer to it. I could go just straight out into the Xatu. Does it win here if you play wrong? I don't know if it wins yet. I could just go out into my Heliolisk. I think I do that. I think I go Heliolisk. And then I Volt Switch. And if you do go into Hippowdon, that's fine. I know your Hippowdon's your answer then. And I'm just going to go into Xatu to stop the rocks from getting set up. If you slack off, you slack off. It doesn't seem like that has a way to hit the Xatu. You're already Toxic, which means Cosmic Power is much safer to set up with. And Xatu coming in hard on a Mandibuzz right here would be a little bit too much giving away my set. That did less than I wanted it to. Still did about 50% though, so that's fine. So you're probably gonna like knock off or something here. Since I have no other mons that like want to come in, I could just go back into my Persian here. I expect a knockoff or a Roost, one of the two. So Persian's gonna come in. Throws a Toxic out. Okay, I could have gone into Xatu. Oh man, can you imagine if I'd gone Xatu there? Not too stressed about that Toxic on the Persian. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. And at this point, I think Taunt is a better... Or maybe just Parting Shot again. I don't think you're going to stay in. Maybe you will, though. You're not, like, pressured right now. I could just Toxic again. If Hippowdon comes back in, Hippowdon comes back in. I really don't care. I can taunt that. So I'll just fire off a Toxic here. It hits your whole team. And I don't have to worry too much about what comes in directly off this switch, because if you do stay in, this is a mon that walls you. And if you go Hippowdon to stop the Toxic, fine. You know, there's the Hippowdon coming back in, that's fine. I can just taunt that again, keep the Toxic damage wearing down on it, and then Xatu can come in on the EQ. And Mandibuzz didn't get a Roost off, so we're in good shape. So we'll just taunt again. I don't want Rocks up, and I don't want to go Xatu here first. Do I? Why not? Well, because then I can go. Then you can slack off, right? So taunt stops the slack off. And keeps you getting worn down over time. But then it takes more poison damage on my end. Do I care? I don't really mind. Persian is doing its job right now. Okay, switching out. Into Nero. That's Vish. Okay, I could have just Parting Shotted though, but I didn't. It's a good play. So I guess you're probably going to Outrage here. Can I really save Persian at this point? Realistically? Well, not really. I mean, it stops the Mandibuzz a little bit, but I think just staying in with the Persian is probably my best play here. Not that. How many turns of sand left? 3? Okay. So I'm just going to Parting Shot, see what you want to click. Switch is out. Baiting a switch from me, I was willing to sack. You go Darm, and I get a free parting shot here. I'll take that. I'll take that parting shot all day, every day. Because Zapdos comes in here and threatens this out every time. Because I am Scarfed. I could just go Slowbro as well and click Slack Off on whatever you click, but I think Zapdos is the better play here. You're going to find out that I'm Scarfed right now because of the sand damage, which is a little annoying. But you now know that I'm faster than you. But I'm still just going to click Brave Bird? Does that kill from here? So -1 Icicle Crash still kills me. Brave Bird kills after sand. I think I just U-turn here. You could risk it. Like, that is definitely within your right and your capabilities to risk this Darm right now. And I could have just gone for like a close combat. You know I'm Scarfed, but then your Blaze comes in for free, which I'd really rather not happen. But now with one more turn of sand, I might be able to just click Brave Bird, which I could have maybe just done there. Wow. U-turn's going to come out though. This is going to quad resist it. It's not going to do very much. But the way you went into that, this is a chance for me to go into my cat and then scout if you're Scarfed. This is a chance because the sand is up for one more turn. So I should get hit by it here. And we see that I get hit first, so we know you're not Scarfed. We officially know you're not Scarfed. Which is really helpful to know for the rest of the game. You could be Specs, but you aren't Scarfed. And I think this is a chance for me to click Parting Shot, potentially, since you cannot stay in and take a knockoff. And you're going to go Hippowdon here, potentially. Or Dracovish, either. Well, yeah, I think I just Parting Shot here. Yeah, you're obviously going to switch out, now that we know that I'm faster. And out comes Mandy. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with Mandy coming out there. So it did about 50% with Volt Switch. Do I have a calc? From Heliolisk. That's like potentially not specially defensive at all. T-Bolt kills. Volt Switch kills again if I just go for it again. But I think you're going to go Hippo here. But the sand will end, which means that... Oh, its sand's going to start again. I think you're just going to go Hippowdon here. Do I just Hyper Voice, which 2-hit KOs this? Or do I just go Xatu here? Like an absolute unit. So I don't think you stay in. I don't think there's any way you stay in. The question is what you go into. I think I actually just go Whirlipede here. There's the Hippo. So I could have Grass Knotted there, but then you would have just taken advantage of that because you know that I was choiced. So I don't feel bad about this play. I do have to take a little sand damage, which is a little annoying. But that's okay. I'm just going to fire off T-Spikes, I think. And Mandibuzz will have to find a time to defog later, which I haven't really given it a chance to do. You could get Rocks up here. Goes for the Slack Off, that's fine. And now I go Xatu. One layer of T-Spikes without seeing Chansey or any of the big walls is actually perfect. Because I've already got this thing toxic, and I can also toxic the Mandibuzz. And I don't want you setting up rocks, so we're just going to go Xatu here. Switches out? Okay, what do you go into? That's Mandy. That's Mandy. Oh my gosh. You're gonna have to toxic here, or to defog here, right? So I just toxic. You have no choice. You have to defog. So if I can toxic the Mandibuzz, then we're just gonna keep on putting on pressure on this team. Okay. So we've got toxic on both Hippowdon and Mandibuzz now. That's huge. There's the Roost. That's fine. That's fine. That's actually better, because now you still have to defog. Which means I can Cosmic Power. Okay. There's the defog. You lose your own stats here. So I Cosmic Power again. Then I'm out of range of Specs Blacephalon. You can't really do anything with Mandibuzz other than Foul Play or Knockoff, both of which activate my weakness policy, and then I can just Roost, and then I can just start going for Stored Powers once the Mandibuzz dies. I can't touch the Mandibuzz, to be honest. Out comes Darm. Okay. That's fine. Just Cosmic Power again. We're out of range of an Icicle Crash here. Unfortunately, it means we probably won't be able to sweep because I can't really Roost off the Icicle Crash damage. But I can just Stored Power here. And take this out. Icicle Crash comes out. It lands. We're going to live this. Not if you crit me. Oh! Okay, you're banded. And you won... No, I don't have any speed. There's no way that you kill me without a band there, right? At +2? Let me double check that calc. Okay, so you're choice banded. You have to be. And that was a roll. Okay. That's a free Slowbro switch-in. Or a free Zapdos switch-in. Potentially here. If I had... Yeah, I'm just gonna go Zap here. And you don't have a Brave Bird switch-in right now. Flat out. So I'm just gonna kill something with Brave Bird. Just gonna kill something with Brave Bird. Like, I'd rather just start firing off damage, and Zapdos can switch out. It's fine. Little upset that you are choice banded, obviously, because that set would have been super fun. But that's fine. That's damage. It works. There's no Rocky Helmet, so we're gonna be able to switch out here. Xatu's gone, which means you can set rocks up. Which means I need to go Whirlipede here. I'm a little forced to go Whirlipede here. I don't like that Xatu is dead. But I can set up T-Spikes again. If you EQ, I'll live. I have Endeavor. Yeah, you set up rocks. That makes sense. But I can set up T-Spikes, and you're forced to defog now. Because otherwise, or just let things take T-Spikes, which I don't think benefits you at all. So EQ comes out here, it's fine. Slack Off comes out here, also fine. I think I Protect. How many turns of Sandstorm are left? God, this is another one of those matches that's just gonna go forever. Thank God for land on this one. Definitely playing with land timer in mind. 2. Okay, yeah, we're gonna protect here. Ah, damn it. Switches out, that's fine. What are you going to, Mandibuzz? I think at this point we just throw T-Spikes out until we die. Right, keep Mandibuzz toxic, and it has to just keep defogging. Just gonna throw T-Spikes out. I know you're gonna defog here, and I'm gonna outspeed you. But there's really no other move I could even click at that moment in time that would have been even somewhat useful. So Foul Play comes out, that doesn't matter. That damage does not matter. A little bit of toxic damage. Now do you defog? I mean, you're probably gonna roost here. But I want to show you Endeavor. Honestly, no. I'd rather just protect. I'd rather just protect. It's extra toxic damage. Now you kind of have to choose between Mandibuzz and defogging. So I'll just Hex. Just be like, yeah, look at this tech. Don't bring in your ghost types. I have Hex. Damage. Defog comes out, that's fine. Let's see how much this does. It's not quite in range of Hex yet, so that's fine. I guess I will just go for another layer of T-Spikes. What a game, y'all. What a game we're in now. So we've seen Toxic Roost, Foul Play, and Defog on this Mandy. We're still missing one move on the Hippowdon. Switches out. So you're going to get something in safely here. It's Hippo. Okay. I'm not sure what your plan is with the Hippo, but Sand, I guess, to wear me down a little bit. I haven't shown you Endeavor yet. We're just going to T-Spikes. Now, do you slack off? Do I T-Spikes again here? I just protect, right? Get a little lower. If you slack off, I'll just Endeavor. I think we're at +6 now. Because Endeavor's going to do the same whether or not I protect or not, and I get an extra turn of toxic damage if I protect. And I still have a turn of Sand. Sets up rocks again? Okay, we're just doing this. Doing this song and dance right now. I don't think it's worth setting up another layer of T-Spikes. I might as well just Endeavor here. Whoops. Whoops! That's a huge misclick. Whatever. Yeah, that was not... Okay, slack... Oh, it doesn't matter then. It doesn't matter. Misclick does not matter. I'm not going to be salty about it. Actually, the question is, do I protect again now? No, right? I just... No, I do. I do just protect again. No, you're going to switch. You're going to switch. I just Endeavor here. Oh, you stayed in. Okay. So now that's dead. Sand's gone. So that's the first kill of the game. Hippowdon. No, it's not. Kills. It's the second kill because Atu's dead. Kills Whirlipede with Earthquake. And then Toxic from Persian A kills Hippowdon. And who killed Xatu? It was Darm. G kills Xatu with Ice Flip Crash. Okay. Hippowdon's gone. Sand's only up for like one more turn. So yeah, Slowbro comes in here every time. If Blaze comes in, that's a really, really good bring in on your part. I just go attack Persian at that point, I think. Maybe not. But yeah, I thought Vish would come in because you want the sand up for as many turns as you can get it. But we get the T-Spikes out, we have Protect, we'll stall at this last turn of sand, and then not worry about it ever again for the entire game. And that's fine by me, right? This is the last turn? Yep. Or I just go for a Psychic here. Mandy could come in, but like I don't really care. Or I just go for a Slack Off. I'll just Psychic here. Because if Blaze comes in, I don't want Blaze getting in for free is basically the big thing. So Super Fang comes out. That's fine. Get some big damage off on Dracovish. Sandstorm subsides. The only way you're going to kill me with a move here is if you're banded or life orbed, and you can't be either because you already showed that you weren't. So now I just click Slack Off. Fishy Wren should not kill. Yeah. And so we'll just Slack Off here. Get a bunch of health back. So then, Dracovish dies to Toxic, Spikes, Poison, Whirlipede. I don't know how the Toxic Spikes count in this league for kills, but I will figure that out. G'darm. I know you're banded. What are you banding yourself into? This is why we have Protect. What are you banding yourself into? U-turn. Alright. Good to know. How much are you doing with Choice Banded U-turn? Probably killing. Oh yeah, you're definitely killing me from here. Oh, actually, I say definitely, but it's a roll. But that means that it's worth going into Persian. Sacking that off. To this U-turn and getting Switch Initiative. Because Persian's not doing much for me anymore. So, Darmanitan. G kills Persian A with U-turn. And you switch out. What do you go into? We know your Blaze isn't Scarfed. We guaranteed that for later. I don't know what HP your Mandibuzz is at right now. Oh, it's dead. Okay, cool. It's dead to everything. So Gourgeist is stopping the sweep right now from Heliolisk. So I think I want to go Heliolisk and Volt Switch into my Zapdos. Because Zapdos kills everything. But I don't think it can take all the damage from everything. So we're just going to kill the Mandibuzz. So Heliolisk kills Mandibuzz with Volt Switch. And I think I now go into my Zapdos. You can't outspeed it. It should kill everything. Brave Bird kills uninvested Blacephalon. It kills invested Blacephalon. Kills Darm-G from the range it's at. And kills Gourgeist. This is the one thing I need to die. So if you're going to hand it to me with a Brave Bird damage, I will take it. The problem is I'm taking a lot of recoil for that. But I need this to die, so I have to Brave Bird. You're probably just going to Shadow Sneak. Or you're like Koba Berry. Nope, not Koba Berry. It lives! That's unfortunate. Well, it's actually in range. It's okay. Willow comes out. That's fine. Heliolisk can still do this too. Willow's not great. And it's leftovers. Willow. Dies to poison though first, right? Okay, it doesn't die. That's fine. We're still choiced into the best possible move, so we're just going to click it again. And you're just going to let your Gourgeist go down. And now it's whether Heliolisk can kill the 2 Mons from the range it's at right now. Unclear. So Zapdos G kills Dorgeist with Brave Bird. Blaze lives, but is the big threat here. Blaze is the big threat because Darm doesn't kill Slowbro. Even if I can't get through it with... Heliolisk. Yeah, so you evaluated correctly that this is the thing that you need, because Slowbro... Well, you can't... I need some damage on Blacephalon, unfortunately. I actually don't know if I win this match. It actually sort of comes down to whether Blacephalon is specs or not. I'll die to the recoil. EQ comes out, that's fine. So Zapdos G dies to recoil from BB, hitting Darm. G, I don't know if that matters. So, you're clicking Earthquake. I think Slowbro wins then. Because it'll be able to get the damage. Banded, Choice Band, Earthquake. Yeah, it's not doing it's doing a lot. How much is Blacephalon doing to Slowbro? Are you killing if you're not specs? Yeah, with Shadow Ball you are. So I could just go Heliolisk here and kill this. Blacephalon comes in. I think I just Volt Switch kill Darm. Because I know you're clicking Earthquake. I know you're banded. I'm Scarfed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I'm going to go Heliolisk here. I'm going to click Volt Switch. Then I'm going to just click Protect with Slowbro, and that should help me put the Blacephalon in range of the Heliolisk. Because that is the one thing I need to be in range of Thunderbolt. So Volt Switch should take this out. So Heliolisk kills Darm G with Volt Switch. We'll go Slowbro. If I protect and you... Oh god. Like sub? Do I lose? Maybe. Can I afford to not, though? Can I afford to make any other play other than protect here? Yes. No. Oh, it's so close. If you sub, you win, I think is just going to be what it has to come down to. Because you kill me with a Shadow Ball, and I need to protect. If you sub, you win. I can't play around it. If you sub and you're bulky, and I can live a hit and dry off a Psychic, then I win. So if you're not max special attack, and you don't have Shadow Ball to kill, because Shadow Ball kills me right now, but only if you're max special attack. You're thinking a lot about this move, which either means you're choiced, and you're trying to figure out what move to click, or you're debating whether or not I'm going to protect and you can click sub here. If I hadn't shown protect earlier, I would feel a lot safer clicking it. Goes for the Mind Blown. Oh, that would be game then. Yeah, that's game for sure. I just fire off a Slack off here. That's not going to kill. Even if you're specs, it shouldn't kill. Definitely specs. And so, Blacephalon dies to Mind Blown recoil, hitting Slowbro. Okay, I do not know what Mons picked up kills in this match. Persian A killed a Hippowdon with Toxic, Dracovish died to Toxic Spikes, Zapdos died to its own Brave Bird recoil, and Blacephalon died to its own Mind Blown recoil. So, I don't know who killed anything in this match, but I do know we picked up a 2-0 victory, which is huge because we need to start getting some wins in this league in order to really make a push in this late season for playoffs. 3 losses in a row. It's hard, it's tough, but playoff spot as of last week was 2-2, and I was 1-3. So we are certainly not out of it yet. I think we've got our work cut out for us. We need to make sure we're making the right plays and bringing the right team. But we did it this week. We managed to get through this. That was definitely a Specs Blacephalon, and I do think that the right choice there was to click Protect at the end. If it had clicked Shadow Ball, obviously it wouldn't have been able to hit the Heliolisk. If it clicked Mind Blown, it wasn't killing the Slowbro, and I had the Protect either way. And I just needed it in range of Thunderbolt, which wasn't much more damage. It was pretty much one more turn of Toxic was going to put it in range of Thunderbolt, given how offensive it was. That said, we managed to get there. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys all back here next week as we continue on in week 6 of the CGT journey. We need some wins here, but we're starting to pick them up now, hopefully. Thank you all for watching. Take care, everybody.